The cover is usually your first introduction to an album. It is supposed to draw you in and try to convey what the album is about and trigger some type of emotional response to make someone want to listen to it. Some are very straightforward with what they are trying to convey, while others can be more open to different interpretations. I think some of the best album covers come from the emo genre. With emo being in the name, a lot of the music is very emotional and personal, and the album covers reflect that. Today I'm going to be looking at some different emo album covers that do a great job of reflecting the music in the albums. For this video, I'm just going to be keeping a very broad definition for this genre. Anything that could be widely considered as emo, like Sunny Day Real Estate, My Chemical Romance, American Football, they're all just kind of going to be lumped into this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. LP1 was released by American Football in 1999. The band was based in Urbana, Illinois, with lead singer Mike Kinsella attending the University of Illinois at the time of recording their first album. The album is centered around breakups and endings, with the band itself breaking up soon after this release due to members having to move back home. Songs like The Summer Ends,
So let's just see what happened when the summer ends.
and Never Meant,
Autumn night, we realized we were falling out of
show these themes. The cover for this album is the band's name with a house that has its lights on at night. This cover can be nostalgic to some. The house on the cover looks very similar to a lot of houses in the Midwest and can remind people of past things or relationships that have come to an end. Cursives Domestica was released in 2000 and was the third album by the band. Unlike their last two projects, this was a concept album based on frontman Tim Kashner's recent divorce. The story of the album follows two characters, Sweetie and Pretty Baby, through their unhappy marriage. Throughout the album, they are shown having constant arguments,
as we sink deeper into the tune. The volume increases.
being unfaithful to one another,
Crawling bar stools and touching the girl and touching them as you watch their smell from his clothes.
and even being violent towards each other.
With shattered dinner plates. That's how we'll communicate.
However, even with these issues, at the end of the album they stay together. The cover of the album conveys this with the main image being a couple embracing, with neither of them looking happy. On the right side of the cover, there are 4 more images. The top image shows a woman sitting in a room with tights or pantyhose on, and a man walking into that room. This shows the infidelity of the couple, whether it is Pretty Baby with another man or Sweetie with another woman. The second to top image shows Pretty Baby sitting on the floor by the fridge. This is most likely after an argument or an altercation with Sweetie. The third image shows the couple eating dinner, with Sweetie staring at Pretty Baby while she is eating. They do not appear to be happy or talking to each other during the meal. The bottom image shows a red and black picture of Pretty Baby staring into the distance. Along the bottom of the cover, the lyrics to the first song, The Casualty, are written, which set up the characters of the album. For the 2022 remaster of the album, new pictures were taken for the cover. The couple is older and still together, but they still look unhappy. In one of the images, a child is seen between the two. This can indicate that they tried to fix their marriage with a baby, but it didn't work out.
Was losing all my friends. Was losing them to drinking and to driving. Was losing all my friends. But I got them back.
The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me is Brand New's third studio album, released in 2006. Their sound was quite different from their past two albums. Before this release, they had more of a pop-punk, mall emo type of sound, with this album having more of a alternative and post-hardcore sound. The album has an overarching theme of judgment, forgiveness, and death. Songs like Sowing Season,
Was losing all my friends. Was losing them to drinking and to driving.
Limousine,
I saw him side by side. He was bored and tired of my laments. Said I'd die for you one time, but never again.
and Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus Christ, I'm not scared to die. I'm a little bit scared of what comes after. Do I get the gold chariot? Do I float through the ceiling?
Help show these themes. The cover shows a girl in front of a decrepit house with two hooded figures around the corner. The album cover was not an original picture taken to be used for the cover. It was a part of Nicholas Pryor's Age of Man collection. Nicholas Pryor has stated that the collection is based on the idea that an adult cannot look back on their childhood as a child. In an interview with Alternative Press, he said, "I love how the image fits with the music. Had I not, I wouldn't have licensed the image. But I also don't think the connection needs to be obvious or pedantic. A certain amount of mystery and ambiguity leaves room for people to make their own connections and interpretations without having everything spoon-fed to them." With the image and themes of the album, I think the hooded figures represent death and judgment. They are also right around the corner of the girl, and this can show how death can be right around the corner, with judgment being close behind. These are just a few examples of great album covers. There are many other covers that convey the music inside their albums perfectly. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.